Damn.
Here he goes! Oh, woo!
Trying to get it to Dctree again.
Running inside, Gobert denies, but the bucket goes in.
Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking Lonnie Walker, y'all. And since the Spurs have shook up the roster the last month and a half, I honestly think, it's now or never for Lonnie Walker to make his move, man. That's why I started the intro with some of his best moments, some of my favorite moments from Lonnie Walker. But he has to get it together, man. He is struggling and straining. He was struggling and straining just to find his touch. His shot has been off. His confidence has been off. His consistency has definitely been off. Man, he has to get it together, or he probably won't be a Spur next season. Heck, if he's not careful, he may not even be in the league next season. He has to be careful. Now, I'm sure somebody will probably pick him up if we don't, but man, he is playing pretty poorly these days, and I don't know what's going on. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay guys, I'm not going to keep you long in this video. Well, Lonnie Walker has been struggling this season, with 11 points per game, which isn't bad, but when you look at his shooting percentage, shooting 29% from three, that's a problem. And he's starting to lose his confidence a little bit, okay? He's a little banged up. He has some knee issues the last few games, okay? He hasn't been scoring, hasn't been playing as often. Spurs are bringing him back slowly. But even before that, his percentages were low. He was breaking a lot of shots. His consistency has been all over the place, man. And I honestly think he's overthinking. He's overthinking the game. He's the most talented player on the floor athletically most games, so he should be able to elevate over people. So he has to just stop thinking about it and just, because anybody with a pair of eyes can see that you have the potential, you have the talent, you just have to let go and release it. But man, if we're being honest, man, he is on borrowed time. The Spurs just proved they're not against getting rid of players that aren't part of the scheme moving forward. If they get rid of Derek White, they definitely will get rid of you, Lonnie. Seriously, it's not even close. So he needs to get it together, because right now, man, he has some hungry sharks around him. Murray is always trying to get better. Vassell is chomping at the bits. Primo is coming up. So he has to try to carve out a niche for himself. This season, he has to do something productive and put together a string of games, even if it's 7, 8, 9, 10 games of him letting Spurs-Nation, Spurs organization know, hey, we need to keep this guy. Which, like I said before, could be tough right now because he is a little banged up with his knee. But, time, he's losing time, man. He has to do something. He has to make a move now. It's now or never. Now, to be fair, the Spurs have gotten rid of a lot of their guards, and we did just pick up 2 guards, but if I remember correctly, they're going to come off the books this summer, and they're not used to the system, so I'm not expecting them to make that much noise. Josh Richardson may make some noise as a 3-and-D player if he impresses the team, and he could technically take minutes from Lonnie too, so that could be a threat against him signing back with the Spurs. But right now, he should have the advantage over those new guys at this point. He should have the advantage. He needs to take control. And honestly, I wouldn't mind keeping Lonnie for the right price, because I do feel like we're going to lose those guards we got from the Celtics prior this summer. And then we could use, athletic, fire starter off our bench, and we have room for him, and it gives us a little insurance just to give Primo a little more time to get himself together. But it has to be for the right price, in my opinion. Also, there is the fear that maybe if we do let him go this summer, that we gave up on him a little too soon, because if you think about a couple years ago, man, Murray was a completely different player. You know, I'm a Murray guy, and I didn't predict him being an all-star this season. You know, I was happy for him to be in the conversation, but for him to make that leap and be in the game, that's huge. So you never know what Lonnie can do with an extra offseason or two under his belt. So we just have to really look at him and the totality of the situation before we let him go, in my opinion. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comment section, do you feel like Lonnie is in the hot seat? Do you think the Spurs are going to let him walk? Will we sign him back, you know, for another go at it for the right price? Maybe a 1 or 2 year deal? What do you think is going to happen? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos on the channel. Don't forget to check out that superhero playlist. I got some new hot content on that end of the channel. Check that out, y'all. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.